And water's flowing to you on Poindexter. This is TarotOnDex. And I do this from the heart, from the soul, from the street. So if you think I'm here to play around with you, you should leave now. If you decide to stay, that means you'll allow me in your energy, as is my intent, to create conditions that promote health, wealth, and abundance. So let's get started. Because you know we dominate these time constraints, we're going to do a really quick daily check-in, only because I just want to be consistent. I'm not going to be able to stay as long as I normally stay because I'm cramping and my stomach is really hurting. But consistency is key, right? Consistency is what will open doors. So I'm going to do 4 general spreads. 4 general spreads. I like to do what are the emotions looking like. And then we'll see what comes out after that. And then we'll be back for the daily check-in. Hopefully by then I've medicated myself and am numb to what's happening. So let's see. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that wish to see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. What's the most important message? Turning your back is the first card out. And it just makes me think of, it makes me feel like somebody wants you to turn your back. The way the card came out in the deck, and that you're like consistent. Too late. This fucking clock. If you've been, here this week, then you know that this motherfucking clock has been coming out across multiple decks, and it has something to do with running out of time. It has something to do with somebody needed you to give up on something, turning your back, but too late. They needed you to give up on something in a certain amount of time. Stop going towards something. Stop moving in a certain direction. And it feels like someone is running out of time. Give me some energy. What is this? Heartbreak. Very much so heartbreaking. Somebody wanted you to quit. Somebody wanted you to give up. They were trying to, amplify your insecurities to make you feel like you were underqualified or didn't have the credentials to achieve something. I feel like you didn't listen to the crowd. I remember one of the readers was like, it's not over until it's over, right? This idea of somebody telling you that something was over, and the idea that you will quit before the officials really called it. That came up earlier this week. That's what this feels like. Somebody wants you to give up on something. Somebody wants you to walk away from something, but it feels like there was a certain amount of time. This has to happen before the new year. This has to happen before the close of the season or whatever it is like that. I don't see you walking away from something. I don't see you walking away from something. You might be like me, pushing through illness, pushing through being set up, or pushing through gang stalk, pushing through groups of people working together against you. I want to know what the outcome of this is. Romance, painted pictures in a broken glass. One more card. Moving on, letting go. There's this energy that's like somebody wanting you to give up on something. Something that's like rightfully yours. Stop being consistent. This is what they want you to stop being consistent. Walk away from something. Give up on something. We always talk about growth. We talk about a growth chart. And we talk about the peaks and valleys of a growth chart. Because if you see a growth chart, it goes in an ascending direction, but it doesn't go straight up. You might see a growth chart peak and then go down and then grow and then go down. And it's this type of energy. These witches and these warlocks wanted you to get lost in the valley. If you look at a growth chart, there are peaks and there are valleys. There are high points and there are low points. And they hope that you saw a low point and thought that was it. That nothing will ever come from this. That it'll never rebound. That it will never go back up, right? Because when you grow, that's how growth happens. It happens on a staggering scale. So when it started to stagger, you didn't. That's what's on this board. Whenever you're doing, maybe to maintain a lifestyle, to make your money, when it starts to stagger, don't. These people are hoping that you quit, but there is a breakthrough and you are on the precipice of it. 9 of Wands energy is out here. One of the most permeating messages that comes through in this energy, because this energy comes up a lot, is that they can't take it from you. Like the golden ticket, Harry Potter on some shit. What's his name? Harry Potter. No, his name is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Right? It's like the golden ticket. Nobody can take it from you. This isn't transferable. But if you were to give it up or give it away, then that would count. That's what this is. Queen of Cups energy is out here with the Ten of Swords. It has something to do with your spiritual gifts, your spirit, the way that you're tapped in and tuned into spirit. And there are people who want to bring that to an end. Judgment card energy is out here, Ten of Swords. They want to bring to an end the connection that you have with the divine. They want to bring to an end the discernment that you have. And they want you back in your, they want you drugging and thugging it and loving it. Ten of Wands energy is out here with this Devil card. They want you in them streets, right? Like Being compelled and controlled by your lower nature, just to put it lightly. Magician card energies I hit. I don't see that. I don't see that's what you're doing. I feel like they want you to quit. They want you to turn your back. But it's like consistency. You see how consistency is opening up doors. And you don't plan on going back to nothing. Straight moving forward. Only moving forward. Something's coming towards you. Two of Cups. An opportunity. This could be a partnership. The Judgment card energy is out here. But there was like interference with it coming towards you in regards to like judgment. Are you really who you say you are? 222 angel number. Do you really deserve it? Yes. Don't quit. Your most powerful path forward at this time, although I know you can feel a lot of pressure that's telling you to like succumb to the oppression around you, don't quit. That's going to be your most powerful path forward. Let's get a message from the ancestors. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides that we should see us walk the highest path for the greatest good. What is the most important message? Musician. You're getting messages from your ancestors and your angels, and it's coming through sound bites. Like sound clips, audio bites, and very, very likely some type of music. But your ancestors are talking to you, and they're hitting you with high tracks. So you could be in the mall and you hear something, you can hear somebody say something that your great grandmother used to say. And you haven't heard anybody say a saying like that unless except your grandmother who's been dead for a while, right? It's them speaking to you. They're speaking through you and reminding you of what you already know. This is what I'm tapped into. It says sensitivity. You sensitivity, so pay attention to the sound bites that you're getting, right? Because you might feel like sometimes I know a lot of times when I used to get these type of downloads, I used to think I'm tripping, or I would think that I'm overthinking things, and you're not. You're getting messages from your ancestors about what the most powerful path forward for you is. Ruler. Your ancestors are giving you instructions on actually exactly what you need to do to dominate a certain situation or to avert and avoid some problems. There's a lot of like Neptunian energy, mermaid kind of energy, which has to do with like swimming in ethereal waters, but it also gives me like half man, half animal, or whatever it is like that. Hero. Pay attention to what you're hearing at this time. You're getting messages from your ancestors. Your genetic coding is being activated at this time in regards to like rulership, like what you're supposed to be taking over. So like you're getting these messages from your spirit team, but you might be disregarding them. Innocent energy is out here, or you might think that you're tripping. Some of y'all have pets. Some of you have like animal communication gifts. So you're communicating with your animals, but you might think that you're overthinking things. You think that you're seeing to a teacher. Basically, what's coming through here is that your ancestors are telling you that everything that you need to know in order to maneuver through this life, you've already been instructed on and or shown. And when you keep traditions alive is what it feels like to me, but it's like embody some of this ancestral knowledge in your present day life, you find power. Writer. And if you choose to embody some ancestral knowledge and express it in your present life, it can really help you to manifest and materialize. It feels like you're trying to get over some type of financial constraints. Maybe you're looking for a creative project, or you're trying to find out exactly how your ancestors want to bless you. It's going to be you embodying this ancient spirit and expressing it in the day age is going to lead to you having some type of stability. You know, God gives every creature on this planet a means of taking care of itself, and you already have yours. It's when you embody this ancient ancestral spirit that your resources come through to you. That's what this feels like to me. If you're saying something in the chat, I don't have on my glasses. I can't even see. I can't even see. I love y'all. It's one of those days for me. It was one of those days yesterday for me too, though. Whatever. I ain't even worried about it. I'm finna go lay back down. You know, it be like that sometimes. And today's going to be one of those days where it's going to be like that, and I'm going to be like that too. Sometimes you just got to be thankful that I got that option. Because I like to push, and I like to keep pushing. And when life pushed me, I push back. But life pushed me today, and I'm going to lay down. Angels, archangels, ancestors, and spirit guides, so we should see us walk the highest path out here for the greatest good. 6 of Swords. Smooth sailing. Making a good decision. Nine of Wands energies. This is the second time the Nine of Wands has come out in reverse. The Nine of Wands is about like boundaries. The Nine of Wands is the energy that has to do with like a battle weary soldier. On this particular deck, it's Wild E. Coyote, right? And him and his relentless pursuit of the Road Runner. The Nine of Wands in reverse with the Six of Swords. This is like there's a bumping, there's a like head bump. It's like doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. But this particular thing that you're doing, it results in a head bump. You know how every time Wile E. Coyote chases the Road Runner, some explosion happens and anvil falls on his head, right? And there's something that your spirit team is wanting you to pay attention to so that you can break the cycle. That's been coming up a lot this week. Repeat the change the cycle today, or you will repeat the loop tomorrow. That's what this feels like. Even in the 9-6 angel number, right? Six of Swords, Nine of Wands. Change your habits today, or you'll repeat the loop tomorrow. Nine of Wands in reverse. It's like doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. You keep letting this explosion happen in your face, or this anvil drop on your head, and your spirit team is saying there's another way around, there's a better way around. King of Cups energy is out here, but if you think of this energy of the Wile E. Coyote, it's more of a pride thing, right? The Road Runner ain't even, it's not even a bird that has a lot of meat on it, right? It's a pride thing. This coyote has become kind of engorged in ego in that he can't catch that particular bird. So it's not even about sustenance or nourishment at this time. He just wants to prove that he can catch that bird, even though he obviously can't. This is what I'm tapped into. Your spirit team saying it's a better way to do something. And it's like you're refusing to see that a particular path and or a particular person might not be your most powerful path forward. It's time for you to see something differently. Six of Pentacles energy is out here with the Six of Wands. And there's a 6-9 angel number, especially 666 angel number. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles. So why you keep trying to do it this way? Why you keep trying to do it this way if you see that this way is not bringing you no progress? Six of Cups, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Six of Swords. We missing the Lover's card, and then the Devil card is also sixes. So look, it feels like obsessive compulsive shit. Just like this Wile E. Coyote. And your spirit team is saying there's a better way around. There are other birds to catch. That's what I'm tapped into. But sometimes we get so caught up in our ego and what we want to do and the way we want to do it, they go to Lover's card. Okay, you damn near got every six came out in this spread. You want what you want so bad that you can't see that shit is toxic. Hangman with the Eight of Pentacles. You want what you want so bad you can't see that that shit is toxic, or you can't see that it's a better way, a more intellectual way, a more powerful way to do it. This is what I'm tapped into. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. The Lover's card is a six. The Six of Wands with the Six of Swords. The only thing that's missing is the Devil. And so there's this obsessive compulsive urge to do something that's not really bringing you the benefits that it promised. And your spirit team is wanting you to be aware of this and recognize that there's a better way to do something. Five of Pentacles. You're doing all of this shit and it's not even giving you what you want. It's ego. It's operating in ego. And operating in ego is never going to take you as far as being connected to spirit. The most important message for my Divine Collective feels like that operating in ego is never going to take you as far as you can go if you listen in the spirit. That's what this feels like. Ooh, ba-do-do-do-do. What comes out? Haters exposed. Angels, archangels. Well, damn, I was trying to put that back in the deck, but it wanted to come out. There's a personality disorder out here. Somebody doesn't know how to be themselves. They don't know how to be themselves, but they see you. Maybe you seem open and vulnerable and authentic in whatever they see. So they say they can't be themselves, they gonna have to be you. Give me some more energy. A situation is about to explode. Shit is about to pop off. Somebody was trying to destiny swap with you. They were trying to wear your personality like a cloak, to hide their true selves. A situation is about to explode because people are starting to pay attention to this. Fighting for you, what you love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. So I think that this is a very interesting energy because it feels like this person is willing to fight. Like they willing to fight behind something that you initiated, fight for something that you started, fight for something. This reminds me of that part in the Bible where the two women were arguing over the baby because one woman had rolled over on her baby and she tried to say that the other lady's baby was hers. That's what this reminds me of. It makes me feel like the truth is ultimately going to be revealed. This is what this makes me feel like. Let's say you braided your hair, right? And your hair was beautiful and everybody was complimenting you on your hair, right? And then this person comes along and says, no, I braided that hair. I braided their hair. They could never braid their hair like that. I'm the one who braided their hair. If you want your hair like that, come to me, right? The thing is, if they braided their hair, if they braided your hair, if you take the hair down, they can do it again, right? But you braided your hair. So if you were to take your hair down, you don't have to worry about them being able to do what you did. That's what's on this board. You don't own worst enemy, because it's like in your mind you're kind of considering that they could do you better than you can do you. They cannot. They have no idea about what it really takes to do you. They only have seen a small percentage of something that you've done, and they want to try to take ownership of that. But if it was required for them to be able to recreate what you did all on your own, which took years of learning and schooling and fighting demons to get to, right? Then they wouldn't be able to do it, blackmail. And so it's in your mind that the like darkness exists. That you think that they could do something like you in a way that you did it that took you your whole life to be able to get this good at. They can't. Stop giving them room in your brain. Stop letting these haters hold space in your mind rent free, because they're trying to make you feel like they could do you better than you do you, and that's not even sensical. It doesn't even deserve a breath or time of day getting played. But the more you kind of like, just like Wile E. Coyote, the more you play into what the Roadrunner is doing, the easier it is for this shit to blow up in your face. And that's what I'm tapped into. It's crazy because the last spread had Wile E. Coyote with that bomb, and situations about to explode. These people can't do you better than you do you. They have to wait until you do something to be able to copy and mimic that. And they likely couldn't recreate it with the depth that you can make it. This is what I'm tapped into. So why would you even be worried about that? Let them have it. If they want to copy you, if they want to try to wear you like a costume, let them have it, because they will never be able to get it quite right. It's always going to be great value to your ocean spray. It's always going to be great value to your ocean spray. Do you think the people at Ocean Spray are worried about all of the knockoff cranberry juice? Why? Because when you get that extra 50 cents or that extra $4 to go in there, you're going to get Ocean Spray. You're not going to get the off brand. And that's what it is. They can't do you better than you do you. They can't come into an industry that you created and usurp it from you, because they don't have the skill. And you shouldn't even be worried about that. Bank failure, bank closure. Because when it's time for them, if you was to take your hair down, let's go back to the braiding example. If you was to take your hair down and say, okay, you braided my hair, braid it back how it was, and they can't even part it, that's all needs to be said. Game over. When you let them have the flow, they put their baddest heifer on the floor. If you let the bitch have the flow and say, okay, do the dance then, do the shit, they wouldn't be able to bust a move. The whole time you've been out in front and they've been dancing behind you, it just looked like they got the same moves. When you're not moving, when you're not making no moves, these hoes is oblivious of what to do. They could never do you like you do you, so you don't have no worries. Unless you giving these people space in your mind, rent free, and that's what the problem is. This card says your closest friends hold grudges against you. Let me tell you something. These bitches can be right next to you. You heard me? Because they keep their enemies close. These are the type of witches that these is, and they still can't fuck with you. These are the type of witches that keep their friends close and their enemies closer, and sitting 2 inches away from you, they still can't fuck with you. What's at the bottom of the deck? Pyrite. Help shield you from the harmful effects that technology can have on your mind and body. Ever grateful for the opportunity to share the gift. I always hope I'm saying something that helps. I hope I see you this evening for our nightcap. If you're interested in a private and personal message, you should check out the website. And until we meet again, be powerful on purpose. I appreciate you, wholeness. Infinite water's flowing through you. Take it easy.